the things happened on Thursday. We only had 5 games. Let's get into it. The first game is the Chicago Bulls beat the Toronto Raptors. The Bulls. Okay, this is a great win for the Bulls on the road. Ninth seed in the East. Are they making trades? They're 6-4 in the last 10. Okay. Alex Russo is a must roster. Another great game here. 4 assists, 2 steals, and 2 blocks with 2 threes. Played fairly well. Had some foul trouble, but I think now that Patrick Williams is back, they might be splitting some minutes because some of their skill set overlap. So I don't know if he will get huge minutes. Zach LaVine only had 24 minutes, also because of the foul trouble. Zach LaVine has been a huge disappointment, which is understandable. He wanted out. Kobe White, meanwhile, is taking all the usage and all the minutes and all the shots and all the assists he could get. 2 steals here is also amazing. 23 points, 8 rebounds, 4 assists. And we have DeMar, 24 points, 7 rebounds, 6 assists. And so DeMar has been okay this year. Speaking of both the Bulls players, DeMar DeRozan is the 45th ranked player on the season. Still averaging 22 points and 85% from the free throw line on 6.6 attempts. So he's still doing okay. Like he doesn't have really that many games where he goes off like he did last year. But top 50 player is like, and he didn't miss that many games either. He played 41 games. Meanwhile, LaVine is really the one that's 78th ranked player. Played just 25 games, averaging 20 points. But DeRozan is not a huge disappointment, I would say. Go to the Raptors. There's a lot of trades going on, right? And, with Pascal Siakam gone, Bruce Brown is not going to, he actually played this game, 25 minutes. Bruce Brown is not really fantasy relevant, even though he played pretty well here. 15 points, 7 rebounds in 25 minutes. He could be a streamer, or, anytime anybody is out, he comes in, can contribute. Dennis Schroeder, 5 assists and nothing else. We got to think about dropping this guy. There will be some games where he plays over 30 minutes and plays great, but he just plays behind Emmanuel Quickly now. So there's definitely a ceiling. Emmanuel Quickly, 12 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists. He's okay, but just look at the minutes. It's amazing. Gary Trent Jr. played 30 minutes. Okay, he's definitely stream. Could be a stream. Definitely could be a stream, and maybe not much roster. Just give him if he can get consistent 30 minutes, I don't mind roster him in category leagues because of the points and the assists and the threes. But now he maybe needs some time to adjust. Scotty Barnes, meanwhile, plays crazy amazing. 31 points, 7 rebounds, 6 assists, 3 steals, and 3 blocks, and 2 threes. What else can you say? With Siakam gone, I don't necessarily think his usage is going to go up that much. Most of his values come from the defensive stats and all the other things. But right now it's Scotty's team. And RJ played well again. Played okay. Like, didn't shoot that well, but again, playing high minutes on this team, and he gets his shot. And playing at home supposedly should do well for him. Should help him. Moving on to the next team, the Knicks barely beat the Wizards. Would the Wizards put up a good fight? How about Tyus Jones? How about him? 15 assists and 3 steals. 1'6", who cares? He's really, if you dropped him, you must be kicking yourself. And if you picked up on the waiver wire, he's putting up amazing numbers. Jordan Poole actually is not bad. 24 points, 8 for 8 from free throw line. That's huge. With the steal, he's been playing better lately. Still far away from the expectation early on this season, but he's playing better. Kyle Kuzma, 15 points, 5 assists, 6 rebounds, 2 steals, and block. Still pretty good. Kyle Kuzma's pretty good all season. Marvin Bagley, though, we gotta stream him. Now we know, if and it's versus the Knicks, supposedly a good defensive team. We know that it now 0 for 5 from the free throw line, though. But we know if what's his name? We know if Daniel Gafford is out, Marvin Bagley is the guy that we should be streaming. Given how well he played. Gafford doesn't really get 30 minutes a night anyway. He gets like 25. So Marvin Bagley could could be the backup center getting some quality minutes, because before the Wizards really don't have a big body. Danny Advia fouled out. We could roster him. He's fine. For the Knicks, Isaiah Hartenstein, every single game he put up numbers. Another game with 17 rebounds, playing 38 minutes. Just crazy. Playing on the Knicks, you're gonna get 38 minutes a night if the coaches trust you, right? If Tom Thibodeau trusts you. 3 assists, 2 steals and block, amazing. Jalen Brunson plays 40 minutes, 41 points, 8 rebounds, 8 assists, 2 steals and block. Put up amazing numbers. Julius Randle also did the same with 5 turnovers. And Dante DiVincenzo played 37 minutes here. It's not a trend that he plays consistent 30 minutes. This game, Miles McBride played just 7. Oh, and also this game, Josh Hart was out. So I wouldn't really think anything out of it. Like next game, Josh Hart comes back. Dante goes back, playing 20 minutes. And he didn't really have a good game here either, but he did hit 5 threes. OG Anunoby plays 42 minutes. The only really concern with Knicks guys is they're going to run out of gas or they get hurt. But whenever they play 40 minutes. Like OG's played over 40 minutes pretty much every single game since he got here. But the defensive stats is not there yet. 2 blocks is good. Yeah. Efficiency-wise is also good. 7 rebounds. But you worry for these guys. How badly are they going to get hurt? Moving on to the next game, the Oklahoma City Thunder beat the Jazz. The Jazz won a 6-game winning streak. Finally, But it takes a team like Oklahoma City Thunder to give them a loss. OKC, how about Jalen Williams? How about him? 27 points, 8 assists again, 2 steals and 2 blocks, and 4 3. He's been actually beating our expectations last couple of weeks. And on the season, he's moved up to 44th ranked player. So you're getting your money's worth if you draft in the 4th or 5th around top, pick 50, 60. He's playing really, really well at the moment. And the assist numbers is up. On the season, on averaging 4.5 assists, but in the last 2 weeks, he's averaging 6 assists. Right? He's getting the steals, he's getting the blocks, and he's shooting 55% from the season, on the field, on the season. Pretty amazing stuff, to be honest. Him and Shea, efficiency-wise, these 2 guys are just insane. Speaking of Shea, 15 for 17 from the free throw line. I mean, what else? 6 rebounds, 6 assists, a steal and a block, 31 points. His steal numbers has fallen off. We know that wasn't a sustainable 2.8 steals. He's still averaging 2.3 on the season. But still amazing. Josh Giddey had a great game. 20 points, 10 rebounds, 6 assists. And Shed Holmgren didn't shoot the ball that well, but still hit 2 threes, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, and 4 blocks. That's more than enough for me. 4 blocks. Cason Wallace started and just goes off 6 for 7. I don't know who's better, him or Lu Dort. Lu Dort supposedly is known for his defense. Lu Dort is out this game, and then Carson goes 6 for 7 from the field. Obviously, he's not going to shoot like that every game, but wow, this guy can shoot. Added a steal and a block. Maybe we got to pay attention to him. Lu Dort is out this game, I think. Yeah. But just doing pretty good, feel in Lu Dort's shoes. We look at the Utah Jazz. Lauri Markkanen had 26 points, played well, I would say. 10 for 11 from the free throw line, 10 rebounds. John Collins was a minus 19 in his 23 minutes. But from his number, it didn't look that bad. He just committed a lot of fouls versus Shea, I think. Chris Dunn gave out 4 fouls, Colin Sexton. And, Shea basically had 60% of their free throw attempts. So these guys just cannot guard Shea. Chris Dunn had 6 assists, is okay. He could be a streamer for assists and some defensive stats. Jordan Clarkson, 7 for 18, didn't have a great shooting night, 18 points. We still want to roster him. He played 35 minutes, and Colin Sexton played huge minutes too. Colin Sexton has been absolutely amazing in the last month or so. And playing on this Jazz team, I know he wasn't getting the minutes in the beginning of the season, getting like 20 minutes, and a bunch of people get hurt. They were playing Taylor Horton Tucker. Now this guy doesn't get any minutes. And Colin Sexton now is starting. It took some injuries for him to get going. I mean, amazing. So he's also a must roster. Simone, 12 points. He's okay. But Walker Kessler though, also 3 blocks and a steal. He's not gonna get 30 minutes anytime soon. That's just what it is, how they run their rotation. But he's still a must roster. 24 minutes, give you 11 rebounds, assist, and 3 blocks. Good enough for me. And Kelly Olynyk, also another guy that could be useful in fantasy. If a few folks is out. Moving on to the next game, the Indiana Pacers. Tyrese Halliburton was questionable coming into the game. So it's not even 2 weeks yet. So he might, but doesn't look like it's serious. So he might be back. Then once he comes back, we can drop T.J. McConnell, who's enjoying the time. Right? He started the game, played 32 minutes, had 20 points and 10 assists. He's a top 40 player if he gets 30 minutes a night. In category leagues, we know that. Benedict Mathurin also, we stream him until Tyrese comes back. And also a bunch of other guys were out. Benedict played well, 25 points, added the steal and the 2 blocks. Miles Turner added a block, 18 points, and 32 minutes is good. But it's mainly because a bunch of guys are out. I wonder what with Siakam coming in, obviously he's going to take, I think, power forwards minutes. It's going to be a power forward. I wonder if any of the guys going to get a few more minutes just because of the skill set. Siakam is not a known shooter. Maybe Buddy Hield, they want more spacing. And Buddy Hield 36 minutes is great. 8 assists, 5 rebounds, and steal in the block. But are they still going to go with just everybody gets 20 minutes, 25 minutes, depending on the night? If you haven't played well, you go 30. It's kind of like a Utah Jazz approach. Nobody's really going to win out. Unless you Tyrese Halliburton or Pascal Siakam. We look at the Kings. Well, they lost to Pacers at home. That is not ideal. And the Kings, they are the 7th seed. They lost 4 straight. What happened? De'Aaron Fox and Sabonis, they put up okay numbers. Sabonis had another triple-double, and De'Aaron Fox had 24 points, 6 rebounds, 6 assists. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with them. Keegan Murray had a huge game, 27 points. Keegan Murray has kind of flying off the radar a little bit. He's had a couple of big games. Keegan Murray on the season 53rd ranked player. Wow. And he's not making that many threes even, only 2.4 threes. I thought he was, for 3 points, he only attempted 5 threes here. 9 rebounds, 2 steals and block. Keegan Murray pretty good. Grayson Allen, also top 50, 60 player. You saw his name. He's making 2.8 threes a game. That's really good. Harrison Barnes is playing really, really bad. He's not getting any minutes now. Well, he's still starting as 20 minutes. Malik Monk, 26 minutes, continues to be must roster, but did not expect the Kings team to lose 4 straight. Kevin Huerter also needs to be rostered if he's healthy. 31, he's also hit or miss, but given how many minutes he plays on a team like the Kings, you got to roster these guys. They're going to put up numbers because they score a lot, have good pace. And they shot 52%, while the Pacers shot 55%. Moving on to the next team, the Grizzlies only lost. Well, they lost by 18. Sorry, my bad. And Gigi Jackson had some hype. This game only played 10 minutes. Well, Vince Williams is a must roster. We gotta have him. Another great one. 7 rebounds, 5 assists, 3 steals and a block, 10 points. Absolutely must roster. He's still gonna be up and down, but based on the last couple games, we know he's not a volume scorer. He's not gonna force anything. So he's not really gonna destroy a field goal. He's gonna put up 10 to 15 points a game. But the rest of the stats is going to be solid. He's going to give you rebound, assists, steals, and blocks. And hit some threes as well. So, must roster. John Conchar, another guy, if he get consistent 30 minutes, which I doubt he will, he could be useful. He had 4 personal fouls here. Maybe he could get 30 minutes. If you want to roster, he gets you a lot of rebound as a guard. I don't know what else he does well, but he could be useful. Just because you have all the injuries on the Grizzlies. Right, we don't know when Desmond Bain, is he gonna come back? What about Marcus Smart? All these guys. Luke Kennard, and I would try to sell Jaren Jackson, to be honest. 36 points, amazing, a block. I don't think they're gonna shut him down. If he gets injured, it just takes a long time. So maybe a hold because Jerry Jackson Jr. is getting drafted so early. Nobody's gonna trade you that value. So just enjoy him. Just so you know that if he gets hurt, it's gonna be bad. Luke Kennard, also on must roster, I think at this moment. He's playing 30 minutes, just amount of threes. He's gonna average over 3 threes and over 15 points. Just lack of defensive stats. He had one steal here, but he's usually just give you nothing outside of threes. If that's useful for you, just a 3-point specialist who's gonna get a lot of shot, I think. But maybe not. Jerry Jackson Jr. took 23. Xavier Tillman also a must roster. We just roster him and see how things go. He played 35 minutes, a steal and a block, 6 assists. If he gives you those defensive stats, you gotta have him. We look at the Timberwolves. Anthony Edwards, amazing, 28 points, pretty good. Rudy had 6 blocks against a bad team. I understand that. And Mike Conley had 10 assists, 2 steals, and 17 points. And Karl Anthony Towns, not the best game, 14 points. But this, the Timberwolves team, they have the best record in the West. A few games behind it. A few games behind the Celtics. But they're 17-2 at home this year, while the Celtics are 20-0 at home. Yep, these teams are built different at home. And really, the only person on the team was Jaden McDaniels. I think is worth rostering. Kyle Anderson, Nickeil Alexander-Walker, Naz Reid, these guys. If anybody's out, that you stream them. But when everybody is healthy, Naz Reid still put up a great game actually. 20 points with 2 steals and a block with 4 threes. That is some amazing numbers in 24 minutes. That's it, guys. I'll see you tomorrow.